Hello students, this is our last lesson for this year and welcome to everybody. I give you my last big hugs to everyone. And welcome to this last online lesson. We are all still at home. Now, what are we talking about today? Well, we are still talking about internet addiction, right? We're talking about internet addiction. And today, we are talking about the fact that you must have a plan to stop internet addiction. You must have a plan to stop internet addiction. And then we said, what is a plan? So, a plan is when you write down what you will do. So, a plan is when you write down what you will do. And for internet addiction, this is what can be in your plan. This is what can be in your plan. So, your internet addiction could have something like you must keep a time log, and use a time clock, Also, stop before going to sleep. You have to stop before going to sleep. And you have to say no to online games. You have to say no to online games. And you have to spend more time with your friends. You have to spend more time with your friends. If you have a problem, you must talk to a counselor. You must talk to a counselor. And lastly, you must do exercise. You must do exercise. Now, these are the things that can be in your internet addiction plan to stop yourself from continuing to be addicted to the internet. Now, firstly, we want to do a survey, right? We want to do a survey first. Now, you probably want to know what is a survey, right? What is a survey? Well, a survey is when you ask people questions about internet addiction, right? When you ask people questions about internet addiction and they tell you what they do. When you ask people about internet addiction and they tell you what they will do. Now that is a survey. So now, students, I want you to answer the following survey questions about what did you do last week? What did you do last week? Answer the survey questions about what did you do last week? Okay? Now, last week. What is last week? Well, last week is, if today is Monday the 28th or Tuesday the 29th, if today is Monday the 28th or Tuesday the 29th, then last week is Monday 21 to Friday 25, right? So last week would be Monday 21 to Friday 25. That is last week. Now, I want you to get a paper I want you each one to get a paper. Okay? When you are ready, I want you to write on the paper. I write on the paper the following. Write down a survey about internet addiction. On your paper, you write a survey about internet addiction. Then you write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Write the numbers from 1 to 8 on your paper. I will give you 2 minutes to write on your paper. Okay? Okay? If everyone is ready, I want you to think about how much time did you spend on the internet last week? Right? You must think about this question. How much time did you spend on the internet last week? Okay? Then I want you to answer the following questions. I want you to answer the following questions. You will have 8 minutes. You will have 8 minutes. Okay? And question 1 is, do you have a plan to stop internet addiction? Yes or no? You write down on your paper, yes or no. Do you have a plan to stop internet addiction? And number 2, did you keep a log of your internet time? Did you keep a log of your internet time during last week? You write down yes or no. Then number 3, how many hours were you on the internet during last week? How many hours were you on the internet last week? You write down the number of hours. And number 4, how many hours before bedtime did you stop using the internet? How many hours before bedtime did you stop using the internet? You have to write down the number of hours for the week from Monday to Friday. Now, number 5, how many hours did you spend with video games? How many hours did you spend with video games last week from Monday to Friday? And then number 6, how many hours did you spend with your friends? How many hours did you spend with your friends? You have to write down the number of hours for the week from Monday to Friday. Number 7, if you have a problem, did you need to talk to a counselor? Do you need to talk to a counselor? You have to answer yes or no. And the last one, number 8, how many times did you do exercise? How many times did you do exercise during last week from Monday to Friday? Okay? You have to write the answers on your paper. Write the answers on your paper. Remember, you have 8 minutes to do this. You have 8 minutes to do this. Okay, if everyone has finished, if everyone has finished, I want you to read your answers to me. I want you to read your answers to me, and I will call out your names. I want you to read your answers to me when I call out your names. Okay, thank you. Now, I want to know. Okay, students, I want to know, do you have a plan? I want to know, do you have a plan? And what is your plan to stop internet addiction? What is your plan to stop internet addiction? Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Firstly, let's look at Susie's plan to stop internet addiction. You remember we had spoken about Susie before. So, Susie was addicted to the internet. And let us look at Susie's plan to stop internet addiction, right? So this is what Susie's plan looks for the week, from Monday to Friday. Okay? Okay. Susie's plan for the week, from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. From 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. and from 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. and then from 8:30 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. Right? Now, on the right-hand side, we have the key, what we call the key. So this is the information that you can use to put into your plan. So, on a Tuesday and a Thursday, Susie said that she does exercise, right? So on a Tuesday and a Thursday, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., Susie does exercise. Okay? And on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., Susie spends time with her friends. Susie spends time with her friends. Okay? And on a Tuesday and a Thursday, from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., Susie stopped playing online games, right? From 7 to 8 p.m., Susie says no to online games. Then, from 8:30 p.m., from 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., Susie stops using the internet. From 8:30 p.m. From 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., Susie stops using the internet. And then, from 8:30 p.m. to 8:40 p.m., Susie keeps a log. Susie keeps a log about what she did for the week. From 8:30 p.m. to 8:45 p.m., Susie keeps a log about what she did for the week. Okay? So that is Susie's plan for the week to stop internet addiction. Now, students, I want you to write your plan to stop internet addiction. Like Susie, I want you to write your plan to stop internet addiction. Okay? Now, I give you 1 minute to get another piece of paper. I give you 1 minute to get another piece of paper. Okay? When everyone is ready, I want you to write the following on the paper. I want you to write the following and draw the following blocks on the paper. At the top, you write my plan for the week. Then on the left, you write the times 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., and 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., 8 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and 8:30 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. And at the top, write the names of the days: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay? Okay, if everyone is ready, we will carry on. Now, students, I want you to write your own plan to stop internet addiction. I want you to write your plan to stop internet addiction. Okay? All you have to do is write the sentences in the blocks on your paper. Write the sentences in the blocks on your paper. It can look like this. Can look like this. Okay? See, from Monday, on Monday from 8 p.m., you can do exercise. On Monday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., you can do exercise. So you write the sentences about what you will do for the week to stop internet addiction. Okay? You have 8 minutes to do this. You have 8 minutes to do this. So, like Susie, I want you to use these sentences and write them in the blocks of the days of the week and the times to show me what you will do to stop internet addiction. Okay? You only write the sentences. Okay. If you are finished, I want you to show me your answers. I will call out your name and you have to show me your answers. Okay? All right. Thank you very much, students. Now, for the last activity, I want you to get another piece of paper. For the last activity, I want you to get another piece of paper. And this time, you have to write the following on your paper. You write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the left-hand side. And at the top, you write day and time. Write day and time at the top and write the numbers 1 to 5. Okay, if everyone is ready, I want you to answer the following questions. I want you to answer the following questions. you have to write the answers on your paper, and it can look like this. Write the answers for the following question on your paper, and it can look like that. Number 1, on a Monday, (5 to 6 p.m.), okay, so number 1, when will you do exercise? Number 2, when will you spend time with your friends? Number 3, when will you play online games? Number 4, when will you stop before going to sleep? And number 5, when will you keep your log? When will you keep your log? Write the answers on the paper of when you will do these things. You have to look on your own plan. Look on your own plan for the answers. Okay. If you are finished, I want you to show me your answers. I will call out your names, and you show me your answers. Tell me your answers. Okay, thank you. Well done, everyone. That was very good. Well done. That is the end of this lesson, and I will see you next semester. It is the end of the lesson, and it is the last lesson for this year, so I will see you next semester. Goodbye.